Yo, good morning everyone. Welcome to the channel. Stoked to be surfing. I haven't surfed this much in such a long time, but it's also because I've got some super good boards. So thank you to GVW for hooking me up. I've got two blades I can ride. I'm tuning in because we're down here and it looks like there's a southerly on it. The southerly switches to an easterly, but it doesn't transition through the north, it transitions through the south. So it looks to me like we're gonna hit a mission down the coast, guys. So let's go do that. Yo guys, we're back here, same day, round number 2. Pretty mental though. There's been quite a lot of non-stop barrels up top there, guys. I think I'm gonna go and recollect, get a board that I think can be useful, and then come back. I've got a 6-1 that I can ride out there. It's not that big.
Coolest thing I've ever done.
I think what makes a good surfer is being a frother. Because if you're not a frother, you'll never get in the water. You won't be a good surfer because you won't surf enough. Alright, we finally made the call. So a few hours later, it's starting to drain now. Tide's still pretty high. We're going to try sit wide and see if we can get a couple of performance waves. I left the throwaway and I bought a performance board. I'm going to do some turns if I can. The sand area. Watch my channel. My channel, YouTube. YouTube. Scotty knows surf.
Scotty knows surf.
Yeah, like knowledge. Scotty knowledge surf. That is a pure lack of commitment right there, what just happened. Just gonna stick to some makeable ones. Should be a couple little corners here. Super fun, good quality swell. Just reform off the pool. Hey, Dean's got one.
How's this thing? Huge. Big barrel.
How's this thing? Huge. Big barrel. What? Guys. Let's try to get more underneath it, but then it's not clean top to bottom. I went over the falls just now.
Board feels too small. I really did. It really does. Feels short.
and score. That was a very long paddle. I had to take a break in between, and I got caught as well on the way out, which I did not record. I just rode it for a long time. Long waves if you want them. But then the fishermen were there, so I kicked out. I wonder if I should go take like easier ways up at the top, see if I can bounce them all the way down. Oh, I was waiting and got caught. That was another brutal long paddle. Got smashed all the way down. Dean's still like recovering. Hopefully he'll come up just now. Big lines off the pull. I should just go there, you know, and then I can just get a runner down the line. It's cornering quite nicely. I reckon a longer board maybe, I don't know. I've just been over surfing a bit too much. This morning was a lot of hard work. Whew, anyway, let's not complain. Stoked to be out here, glad there's some swell. Such a wave. Ew!
Go, go, go! I'm not even enough. That's heavy. Oh no.
Time to move inside. I'll shoulder hop in that one.
Yeah.
I would say a slightly bigger board, eh? For this. 6.3 would be good. 6.3, 6.4. I had a 6.4 already, but then I don't know. It's like very long period, so it's small in between. You guys have pretty much seen everything. There's another peak over there. I'm not going on. I'm sort of chilling here. Maybe I can get one wide and it can run nicely in corner.
I want the right shot, but I won't go. Little bit underneath it.
I'll never get the scoop in with such a short board. Inside. Hey guys, that is a beast of a wave. I think a 6.6 or 6.3. This thing's feeling like a toothpick out here. That was a proper wave.
Yeah.
That thing just grinded down the bottom. I tried to be in the right spot for it. Ooh, feeling a little bit undergunned, but it's not like massive, but it's just it's hyper itself's moving pretty fast. The chop is also like a bit of a factor. It's all good. I had another board I could have used. Even that one I think would be a bit too small. I'd prefer something like the 6.4 that I had initially, you know, the first board you grab. But then yeah, anyway, let's not talk too much. See if we can get a decent wave out here.
That whole wave, a little turn.
And as I reposition off that zone, there are some lines coming that side.
First one, how crazy is this thing? Back one, it's even bigger. Here we go. Yo. One more. This one. Oh gosh, look at that thing.
Whole volley of sets, guys, not on one. All of the sets sectioned in one particular zone and barreled over there, but I don't think I would have been able to catch him.
Just in case the drought rolls. Okay, sun's going in. Too late to that. Oh, that thing, just grinding. We're gonna get caught. Not too bad. Obviously,
the call for this morning would have been to actually chill here and wait around and then get this thing on the switch when it was a bit small and smaller and just super fun. But we made the most of it. At least we surfed again. There's more sets out the back. I'm going to try to get one more wave. I'm actually cramping up, guys. I need to go hydrate and get myself together. After the southerly this morning, it just died and this light east came up. It was quite northerly. It was like north-northeast. And then it just got progressively more like this throughout the day. So it was like really fun at one stage. Waves. Yo, you got to commit to like the weirder sections, like that one a little bit, high line, still going, then it opens up. I just hung on to that last one, hey guys. Didn't want to let go. I was like, no! At least our bottom turned on a wave. Well, at least we we're out there, guys. Nice quality swell. Didn't get what we wanted. Went over the falls on my first wave. Kind of like was all downhill from there. Check that. That just looks magical from here. But when you're out there, that looks like a closeout, eh? Oh my gosh, that thing stayed open. And there's one behind, a smooth wave from the one before, not top to bottom yet. You could race it and then you could get a cabin. Look at that cabin. Oh, and charred on the rock, but you'll be okay.
How's this thing? Huge. Big barrel.
Last volley, I got to that wave a bit too late. That thing barreled. Oh, the next one is not as good as the first one did. Oh, I don't think it's got a section anywhere. Darn it. I reckon definitely a slightly longer board out the back. Easier to sit wide and get them off the shoulder. Crazy wave just stands up, eh? Oof.